everyone, welcome back to my channel, East Bay Stamp Chick. This is Michelle, and today we are going to talk about Paper Pumpkin, and I am using the Notes from the Heart December 2024 Paper Pumpkin Kit, and how I leveled up my card kit by using things in my stash. And I think that is something to think about when you get your kits. Paper Pumpkin is fun, and it's great to just sometimes put them together exactly how they tell you to do it. Quick, easy project, and you get a lot of cards made. But sometimes you want to level up and do something special, and there's a lot that we already own in our stash that we can do that with. So this is the kit, and if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, you get this brochure, and inside are the directions that show you exactly how to assemble to make what's on the front. And then they do show you everything that you get in the kit, and you can even buy add-on dies if you want, which I don't. I always just, like I said, I use what I have in my stash if I want extra things. But you always get a stamp set and an ink cube, and you get some like ephemera and things, envelopes, and like foam square type stuff, you know, embellishments, that kind of thing. So I finally got this made, and yes, this video is coming out in January. So I actually have a lot of old kits I need to work through, and I'm hoping to do that this year. But one of my favorite things to do to add into these kits is swirly frames. So if you own this stamp set, this is one of my favorites because these frames are so cool to add in just in the background somehow. It is a photopolymer set. I have no idea when this came out, but it's not really that old because it is the black and white packaging versus the green and white that they used to do, so it can't be that old. But I know it's a few years though, probably. Anyway, so this is an awesome set. If you have this in your stash, this is really great to use to add interest to your cards. So I used that one, and I used the Stamp and Cut and Emboss set, which is called Brilliant Wings, and it goes with the Butterfly Brilliance, and so you could use this as well. I didn't. I just used this smaller butterfly die, this one right here, which I thought was the perfect size. But if you wanted to, you could have stamped and cut out, you know, a butterfly, or they've got these little tiny ones in there that you could have used. There's also this one, which you can see is just a different shape. So that would have been, you know, it's about the same size, but a different shaped butterfly. So that would have been a really cool one to use too. So let me show you what I made. Okay. So you make 9 cards in this kit, and that's what I did is I made the 9 cards. And sometimes I take the elements that they give you and I use them to make additional cards. There's been times I've made like 25 cards out of the kit by adding in some things that I already owned and using what they had and breaking it up differently. But this time I just did 9 cards like they suggested. And so here is the first set. So you can see this is what they suggested, which is a really like clean and simple card, really pretty. I thought the ephemera, the kind of like a vintage botanical look was really pretty. And so this is what I made. So I did what they suggested, where I layered in, I don't know if you can see the vellum leaves that they gave you. So I layered those in behind the ephemera, but I added in a gold panel of cardstock with another white, and then I gold embossed the swirly frame on top. So this is just for my stash. I think it's actually Hobby Lobby maybe that I got this gold, like an antique, vintagey gold looking paper. And I used that same paper to cut out the butterfly. Now, like I said, you could have just stamped one of these butterflies, like one of the smaller ones, and then I cut that out, and you could have done it in the matching ink cube, which was a purple color, or in gold, you know, gold embossed it, whatever you wanted. But I had some scraps of gold paper, so I thought let's use those up. And then they gave us the scalloped edged card bases this time, which is really nice. And I kept all the sentiments the same, even though they had options in the stamp set that they gave us. But I kept it all the same because I felt like thank you, birthday, and just a note cards. I mean, everyone can use that, right? So yeah. So I thought those turned out really pretty. Just those extra touches of gold. I just thought that was really, really a great way to level up what they already gave us. Use things that are in my stash. I used a little gems that they gave us. Okay. But it turned out really pretty. Let me set those aside. Let me do the next 3. So this is kind of like this big pink peony, which is this one right here. And kind of just pop up those little wings. But there's the butterfly. I used the ephemera, the vellum leaves. Again, just that gold swirly frame. So it was really easy because I was able to cut out all the gold mats, all the white mats at the same time, and then gold emboss all the white mats at the same time. So it was really easy because you're just doing a production and making things, you know, the same, all the same, you know, and it just makes it easy. So yeah, so and I used their little gems, which were really pretty, and that gave me 3 really pretty cards. And just, you know, was able to level those up. And lastly is the fern. You can see there's the fern card, and this is what I made. So same exact thing, very easy. Gold panel, the white panel, and then did the gold embossing. Added my die cut butterfly, just to note. Now I did change where I put my sentiment. They had it down below here, and I put mine up top. So, you know, you can change it up if you want, or, you know, keep it there, whatever. Added in my little gems, and it has the vellum behind. So a little bit hard to see maybe in the camera, but in real life you can see it. So it turned out really pretty. And then I did not do anything to the envelopes. They provided this label because they're colored, so to make it easy to write on. Of course, you could always use a white or a silver or gold pen to write on these if you don't want to use those labels. It might have been a really cute idea to take like one of these decorative edged stamps and do like a little embossing on there, or a stamping. That could have been really cool. Or to, you know, you could glue on, make it flat, a little butterfly. So that could be a really great way to dress up the envelopes if you wanted to. But I kept them plain for right now. We'll see if I do anything with those. As far as the kit, I used my own adhesive and foam tape just because I always forget they give you their little dimensionals. This is the stamp set. So you do have other sentiments that, you know, you could use. Lots of love, best of luck, hello, get well soon, congrats. So it's a good little sentiment set. There were some extra jewels left, and these are really pretty, sparkly. I love these jewels. And then they gave extra sentiment pieces here. So I guess in case you goofed up on your stamping, maybe it gave you some extra ones to work with. So that was really nice. I can definitely utilize those on something else. But yeah, that's what I have left over. And I do still have my ink cube, which is, I think, sitting on my little workspace. So I don't have that over here, but I have the ink cube, which was a really nice deep purpley color that matched these flowers. And I don't remember, was it called Blackberry Bliss, I think is the name of the ink. So I do have that as well, you know, to keep using. But yeah, so that was the kit, and lots of fun, really easy to do, and easy to level up with what you already have in your stash. That's the big thing. Use what you have. You've got these great products, and add some touches that are you, and make these cards even more. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you're doing your paper pumpkin. Like I said, I'm not a demonstrator. I just enjoy the kits, and I have a friend who's a demonstrator, so it's fun to support her by getting the kits. And that I would share with you with what I made and how to level up the December 2024 kit. All right, thanks so much for spending some time with me. And if you like crafty inspiration, hit the like button on the video if you enjoyed it, or subscribe to my channel so you can see the next crafty inspiration, the video, the fun, the new projects. All right, Thanks a lot for spending some time here today. See you next time. Bye-bye.